Welcome to Hobby Business Hub, episode 16. So tonight we're going to do our review of last week's episode of Mentor. Now, it was about Toga Boutique. Now, it's it was a high-end fashion boutique. So there was a couple of things based around the business and the business owner that was really an issue in this week's episode. The first one being that she wasn't really interested in change. I suppose how to put it. She was comfortable with her boutique being exactly what it was. And although she really did want it to change, she was scared of that change and wasn't really willing to make the next step. So, obviously the Mentor show came in and helped her out in that regard. But she was very negative towards any type of change in her business. Now, if you ever want, the thing about business is nothing is ever the same. Things in business, in your market, are always changing, always evolving, and you've got to have this mentality that you're open to change, because if you're not moving forwards, you're going backwards. It's an old saying, but it's so true. And it's so true in business because the market changes all the time. Now, if you're comfortable that your business is just going to sit and be the same block or the same widget that it always was, in time that business will die, because you're not evolving with the market. And she wasn't evolving particularly with the market. Another part of it was that the store was very disorganized. It wasn't, when people wanted to get things, she was running around. It wasn't giving that experience that she was an organized business owner. Now, when you deal with someone that's unorganized and doesn't want to, or it makes it very hard to deal with them. So a lot of times you will go somewhere else, or most people 9 times out of 10 will go somewhere else to deal with somebody that's a lot easier to deal with. You will pay extra to deal with somebody who's organized and gets you what you want when you want it, as opposed to the person that stuffs you around and takes you half an hour to make a purchase when you just want to go in and you know what you want to buy and you want to get it and you want to go. So organization is a big thing. And because of her lack of organization, her customers weren't being treated right. They were being treated in a very unprofessional manner. Another part of her business was that she was very stingy with the business. She didn't want to spend any money on the business. She didn't want to upgrade and make the business what it should have been. So, realistically, she's an upmarket fashion boutique, and it was organized and it was unorganized and dated. So when you go to a high-end fashion boutique, you expect that glamorous look, that glamorous treatment. It's an experience. So really, in the end, what it was saying was, the way she was running her business, she didn't understand her customers. She didn't understand what her customers wanted. Because when they come to a high-end fashion boutique to pay that type of money for clothes, they want the high-end fashion boutique experience, and she wasn't giving that. So, like I said, she did not understand her customers and the experience they wanted in dealing with her. So, business, and I think another part of the business, which was really important, she knew nothing about her numbers. She couldn't tell you what was coming in, what was going out, profit margins, anything like that. One of my favorite sayings is, don't worry about the big numbers, control the little numbers, and the little numbers will control the big numbers. So what I'm basically saying is, know the ins and outs of your business on a financial basis. Know how much things are costing you, how much you're selling them for, what your profit margins are, how many you're selling, what market are you selling them to. It's all about understanding your business. And although she understood fashion very well, she had stuff that sold, she understood fashion, but she didn't necessarily understand her fashion business. So a couple of very important things there. No, that's about it. That's all of my notes on that. Sorry. So really, it was all just about a couple of basic things she had to turn around. She had to organize her business. She had to learn to understand her customers and what they want. And she had to understand the numbers. So, she turned around 3 simple things in a business and massive change. So it's just once again shows that so many people out there have great ideas and great businesses, great potential businesses, but they just probably lack that bit of business nous to make it happen. So it's all about understanding your business and understanding a bit more about exactly what you want to do and what your customers want. Don't forget the most important thing, understand what your customers want, because if you can give them what they want, they will come back. Now, finally tonight, I just want to mention that our first ever worldwide competition has gone live, our business coaching competition. So what it is, we're going to 100 winners worldwide get our $8,000 a year professional business coaching package for $5 a week. So it's a very minimal cost, cup of coffee a week, and it's something that we ask for as a commitment, because people who get something for nothing don't appreciate it. That's just human nature. So we make this tiny commitment so that we make sure that the 100 winners are the people that we're going to work with. Our ethos here at Hobby to Business is to help as many people as we can worldwide, understand and help them deliver their ideal lifestyle, making a business out of the things they love doing, because that's how people turn anything into a business every day of the week. It happens worldwide, every continent around the world. The only difference is the people that make it work are the ones that have a bit of business now, and that's where we step in. Okay, we're the experts in that region, and that's what that competition is about providing that package. And like I said, that's our top level, gold level mentor professional business coaching package. It's usually about $8,000. It's a bit over $8,000 a year. So 100 winners worldwide. It's an $800,000 prize pool. So jump on. It goes for another couple of weeks. Make sure you get in there, do the things you've got to do that tells you doing the competition. There's 3 things: share the post, follow the page, and put done on the post. And then you're in, and you're one of 100 people worldwide that's going to get one-on-one assistance from Michelle and I to help turn your passion into a profit, or get your business you already have up and running properly from 2 qualified business coaches. So, to get this type of business coaching, you can be paying a couple of $100 an hour to get that type of business coaching. But we've decided that, this is our part and how we can get out there and help. So this is what we want to do. We want to help 100 people. So jump on, enter the competition, do everything you've got to be done, and you can be one of the 100 lucky winners. So thanks very much, guys. We'll see you next week for our next Hobby Business Hub, episode 17, where we will review this week's episode of The Mentor. See you guys.